Welcome back to the baddest show on this side of the Sahara, the award-winning show. In case you're just joining us, this is Grapevine, baby. Rah! So earlier on, Mula had a conversation with a beautiful model. She is Miss Supranational Kenya. She goes by the name of Phidelia Akumu. And Phidelia resides in both Ethiopia and South Africa. Let's get to know more about her.
Miss Supranational Kenya, and she's supposed to represent Kenya in Poland at the end of this year. Folks at home, I'm talking about Phidelia Mutunga. Beautiful, beautiful queen over here.
Thank you.
I understand you stay in both Ethiopia and South Africa.
Yes, I do.
But you represent Kenya in what you do, that is modeling.
Yes, because mostly also I'm in Kenya. I basically live, let's just say I'm lucky enough to be able to live in different countries,
Yeah.
experience their cultures and everything they believe in. So I just feel that I'm just lucky to be able to live in all these countries. But at the end of the day, I'm Kenyan, Daima mean in Kenya, and I'm proud to be Kenyan and represent my country.
So who are you? What do you do apart from modeling? Because we're going to talk about modeling.
Yeah. So, of course, like you said, I'm Phidelia Mutunga.
Yeah.
I'm an entrepreneur and a model. I deal with transport business. Beyond modeling, I also decided to venture in other businesses. And I was able to venture into the transport business because my family used to specialize in that. And I also decided to follow suit, and it's been working out well, and I'm really grateful. I'm a graduate in banking and finance. I did banking and finance.
Wow.
Yeah.
Beauty and brains. Let's now talk about modeling. So when did you start your modeling career?
I started back in high school. I had my aunt who now lives in the US, who used to be a model, a commercial model.
Yeah.
And I loved seeing her on billboards, on the runway, and I got inspired, you know. I used to see and I was like, maybe I should do this too.
Yeah.
I should do this, and I think I like it, and I tried in high school, and I won, and I decided, why not? So after I turned 18, started modeling professionally, and did a few beauty pageants, even in church.
Wow, wow. Okay.
Yeah. And then my big breakthrough was Miss Tourism Kenya. That's when I went to the county auditions, and I was lucky enough to win Miss Tourism Kwale County, and that's when I hit it off, and I decided I'm going into modeling. I believe in this. I believe I can do well, and here we are today as Miss Supranational Kenya. Thank God.
Where can you rate the modeling industry in Kenya and the modeling industry in Ethiopia?
Yeah, Kenya, we're doing well. Yeah, they're still competing, but I believe Kenya, we're doing well. We do look after our models, and we take modeling very seriously here. That's why we are able to have Miss Supranational, we have Miss Grand, we have Miss International, and all these pageants in our country. We don't have that in Ethiopia, so I believe Kenya, we are a step ahead.
So Kenya, we are a step ahead compared to Ethiopia. We love hearing that.
Yeah.
Let's talk about South Africa, Kenya and South Africa. Compare the two modeling industries.
Okay. Unfortunately, I'll have to give it to South Africa. They've really set the pace in Africa, and that's why the Miss South Africa Zonzi was able to win Miss Universe, because they're really preparing their models. They're taking this very serious, and it's life-changing for all these models, and they believe that this is talent. This is a career. It's not just a pretty face. They believe that models come in all shapes and sizes, and they believe that this is, you have to be a beauty with brains and everything. It's all factors combined together, and I believe that they are still ahead of us a bit in the modeling industry.
Yeah, I will still ask you something about, Kenya and South Africa, because you've talked about, South Africa, being on top of us in the modeling game, So what do you think we should do in order for us to be on the same category, level, or, what do we need to do?
I think we should take modeling as a career. We should respect models, and we should also be supportive. The country at large, we should support our models, and organizers also, they should be able to always be there for their models, and you need to push them through, because if really it's in you and you're really inspired to go for it and fully make it your career, let's say maybe you're not doing anything by the side, that this is what you want to venture into it fully. I think the people who organize this, they should be really determined to make their models shine, like go for it all in and support your models as much as you can.
Let's talk about the rates of, how are models being paid. In Kenya, most of the gigs models are being paid 5,000. I don't know kama nimechoma mani aje, yeah? But I don't know about South Africa. Though I heard most of the time, even the Kenyan models look up to the South African industry. Let's talk about in terms of payment. Are they...
Yeah, the problem is when you involve agencies that are more into extorting the models more than letting them grow.
Yeah.
Yeah, and also the fact that everybody wants to be a model.
Yeah.
And maybe the people in the industry don't want to be honest, like maybe not all of us will qualify to be able to make it in the different fields. Like personally, I can't be a runway model, like showcasing all these designs and everything, because I'm short. But maybe you find in different industries, they just want you to register to be affiliated with their agency. You pay some money to get into the agency, which you shouldn't be doing. Just because they want to make money out of you, instead of just being honest and recruit models in the different segments that they are talented in. Because not everybody can be a runway model, maybe because of height restrictions. Internationally.
Wow.
Yeah, so... Yeah, but when it comes to that, when all these agencies are coming together and you bump into the wrong one, that's when it's not nice. You'll be working basically for free, and that's not nice.
Wow. Wow. Good highlights, eh? Right here with the Queen. Okay, let's now talk about your crown, Miss Supranational Kenya. First of all, tell us about it.
So Miss Supranational is basically about a queen that really respects herself. You are giving back to the society. You have something that you believe in. You're just not a beauty. Because I believe beauty is relative. You need to be a beauty queen in here before you are all that. You really need to be someone who really wants to give back to the society. You need to look after people. You need to use your crown to make a difference in the society. That's what really makes you a beauty queen, and Miss Supranational stands for all of this.
Wow.
That's why.
Yeah, you were crowned at a time whereby the world was on a standstill during COVID, and you were crowned, was it online?
Yes, it was an online celebration.
Yeah, so what are kind of the things that these guys were looking at? Because like, when it's online, it's even hard for people to even know your character. People
That's
even
true.
to even how you walk and stuff. You see, so how was the voting process, and what was the judges looking at, or the focus point for the judges to crown you as the Miss?
Yeah, so I believe that the former Miss Supranational, because she's called Ivy from 2018. Yeah, she's the former Miss Supranational Kenya. Basically, they were looking at someone who can really express themselves. You do have something going on in your life, and you are willing to go out of your way to tell people, why should I be Miss Supranational Kenya? What difference will I make in the society? You stand up for what you believe in. I believe that's just the character they were trying to see. You really can't tell about this online, but how you speak, how you express yourself, and basically what you've been doing previously was overall going to determine if you're going to be the Miss Supranational Kenya.
Wow, and you won, and right now you're supposed to represent Kenya in Poland. Before we talk about that, there is a brilliant initiative that you're running. Yes, it's all about, people who are able,
with special needs,
yeah, exactly, people who are able differently.
Yes.
Tell us a little bit about it.
So, I partnered with Liki to be looking after kids with special needs in Mary Rice Center in Kibera slums in Kenya. And this was a really life-changing, because sometimes we have it all and we still complain. You're complaining about things that someone else doesn't have. The babies are really gifted differently, and they are always joyful. When we go there, they welcome us so nicely, and I believe this is how we need to live. We all need to be kind, we all need to give back to the society, and we all need to look after people from less fortunate families.
Wow.
Yeah.
So you mostly, I did mention that you're mostly in Ethiopia and South Africa. And for people who don't know, just for the records here,
Yeah.
you have been here for 2 weeks to push this particular initiative,
Yes,
right?
exactly.
Yeah. So, hey, congratulations, man.
Thank you so
It's a
much.
big initiative. Okay, before we wind up, tell us a little bit, how have you been preparing to represent Kenya in Poland, and what are your expectations?
Okay, so of course I'm always optimistic about the event. I'm an optimist. I believe I'll do good because
Which
I'm
event is
doing
this?
Miss Supranational.
Wow.
Yeah, so basically I've been having a coach, a modeling coach that has been training me because it's really important to perfect your work.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I've been working on my advocacies. I had a GoFundMe that we are raising funds also for another children's home in Ethiopia.
Wow.
We've been
Wow.
doing that so far so good,
Uh-huh.
and also practicing about my public speaking skills. I believe you can be perfect in your own imperfections. So
Yeah.
all this,
Uh-huh.
I'm really preparing on this journey to Miss Supranational, and I hope all goes well.
Congratulations, Phidelia, and all the best on your upcoming